Good morning everyone, Tracy here at Serenity. So this morning I've not actually got my cards with me. I've literally sat with the guides and your guides have kind of given me some inspiration to talk about to you. Your guides wanted me to mention the fact that we need to really make every day count. They're making me very aware that too many people are living for the future or stuck in the past. That you're very focused on past issues that have happened and then replaying them over and over again. Feel that you can't let go of them. This is never a good thing to keep the past in the present. It's good to remember good past memories that are going to make you laugh and uplifted, but the negative things need to be let go of. Doesn't mean that you're never going to forget about them, but over time you're going to feel that these things aren't impacting your lives so much. And a lot of people worry about the future, where you're constantly focusing on what may happen, what is going to happen. If I don't achieve this, I'm not going to get this in the future. There seems to be a lot of future and past that you guys are showing me that are coming up. What they're showing me is there's not enough of this present moment, this here and now. So this here and now, while you're watching this video and you're watching me talk, you're listening to my words, you're following my voice, you're very aware of the present moment now because you're in the present moment now. You're not in the past, you're not in the future, you're now. This is so important to every single one of us, everybody, because without the now, we're going to feel depressed, anxious, stressed, worried. When you're in the now, right now, while you're watching this video, you're listening to me talk to you, you're focusing on me, everything's fine. Everything's absolutely fine because this moment right here, right now, is perfect. So this is the place that you need to be. Now this can be done in various ways. Now, being in the now, meditation is important, and I know that you think, oh, I'm sick of hearing about meditation. Everybody bangs on about meditation. But meditation really is the key to be in the now, and you're not focusing off on too many other things, because in this life we all get lost in our own minds sometimes, and when we get lost in our mind, it's connected to the air energy. The mind energy and air energy are connected. Now, if you think about the air, it can be very calm, it can be very still, and that would be after you've done a meditation. It can be chaotic, it can be crazy, it can be blowing a gale, and that's when you've got a lot of things flying around in your mind all the time. There's a lot of things in this life. There's all sorts of things that we're constantly thinking about: the past, the present, the future. The present sometimes comes in a little bit, but not enough. You might be thinking, oh crumbs, I've got to get to work, I've got to get this work done, I've got to get home, I've got to sort the kids, I've got to do tea, I need to clean up, I haven't managed to clean up, and I haven't rang my Aunt Agnes yet, and whatever it might be. There's always a lot going on in mind, but there's not enough stillness in life. We've got to have some stillness. Without that stillness, without the present moment, we're going to go crazy. So we really need the present moment. Now, a lot of people think, well, I can't meditate, I struggle with meditation. Now, you don't always need to be doing a meditation where you're just sitting and focusing on the breath. That is a very good way of doing it. And you don't have to be doing it for, people think, oh, I've got to meditate for an hour. Unless you're a Buddhist monk, you're not going to be able to sit focusing on the breath for an hour. Or you're somebody that's very, very experienced, should I say, with meditation. Some people very, very experienced in meditation can do that. But if you're a newcomer, you will not do it. You've literally just got to sit and focus on the breath, and perhaps say to yourself, I'll do it for a minute. I'll just sit and focus on the breath for a minute. And if thoughts come into your mind, just let them go. Just acknowledge them and think, okay, I know you're there, but just bring yourself back to the breath. Every time your mind wanders, bring yourself back to the breath. The other way you can do it is focusing on an object. So I've done this with many, many people because I find this really helps people, that it gives them an idea on how they can do it. So, excuse me, sorry, I've just leaned up there. Okay, so sorry, knocking my camera. if you look at this crystal for me for one moment, and I've done this with a few of you, so you'll know what I'm talking about, but for those of you who don't, just focus on this crystal for me for a minute. And look at the shape of the crystal, look at the colour, look at the way it's turning, look at the clarity, look at the way the light hits it. Just keep focusing for a moment. Focus on the light, the colour, the shape, and back to present. So with that, all you're doing is keeping your mind focused for a moment, which is meditation. So you can do this with anything. You could have your favourite crystal, you could have a ring you're wearing, it could be washing the dishes, the bubbles, it might be the way the light's hitting the wall, it may be a mark on the wall, it could be something that you have in front of you that you're focusing on. It could be your top, it could be the fibres in your top, it could be anything. It's about bringing your mind into that present moment. Now, if you're doing it that way, you can do this quite a few times a day, which means every time you find your mind wandering again, bring yourself back to that present moment for a minute, whatever it might be, focus on it and really focus on the detail of it. By doing that, you're going to be in that present moment now where you need to be. You will naturally start to become calmer. You will feel better. Your mind won't be so cluttered. You will stop thinking too much about the past and the future. You will be focusing on the things that you need to do now, which means that once you're more focused, you'll be more productive. You're going to get a lot more done in a day. You're going to find that if you're studying, you can study a lot better. It's going to improve your quality of life massively, because not only is it going to help to bring you in this time now and get things done, because you're going to feel so much calmer and less stressed. You are not going to have all the anxiety that you are having. You're not going to have the physical problems that anxiety and depression and stress can leave you with. For those of you that get migraine, this would be a great way to try and calm the migraines down, because by focusing on this, you're taking away the stress, and a lot of migraines can be triggered with stress, as you know. So I feel like today this was something really, really important that you guys needed to talk about. So that is why there was no cards. You just got me chatting away to what your guides were telling me they wanted you to know. So if you don't do anything else today, just please give yourself at least a minute to either focus on your breath, focus on an object, or focus on something else that's catching your eye, just to give yourself that stillness. And once you get used to doing this, you will notice a big difference, and you'll look back and you'll think, yeah, that really works. And you'll see that your guides were right, that it does work. I promise. I can promise if you keep doing this, it does work. So give it a go. I hope you all have a lovely day, a nice, calm, relaxed day, a day where you can stay in the present moment at times and feel so much better. And as you're doing it, please give me some feedback. Let me know how you're going on. Let me know how much better you feel from doing this. I am going to start doing meditation classes as well. I'm going to do, there'll be guided meditations as well, so that you can listen to my voice and you can just go with it. So guided meditations are beautiful as well. They will be done via Facebook Live, but it'll be done in a group that I would add you to if you were interested in doing it, okay? It will help you to still your mind and help you to calm down. And sometimes it's nice to do a guided meditation as well. Sometimes we just want somebody else to sort of take us to this wonderful place. And believe me, I can take you to some beautiful places. Have a great day, and I will speak to you all again soon. Bye.